Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are now listening to Donato's Artifact. Please make yourself comfortable. Our program will begin shortly. Episode 8, Scorpion Hunting. It is easy to describe the hours of daylight as the time of wakefulness, the hours of the living. But in the wilderness, in the deserts, this contrast between night and day becomes obscure. The sun makes its arc across the sky, boiling the spines of the cacti. The sands, baking the bellies of rattlesnakes, evaporating the water from the forsaken air. But at night, when there is no moon, the senses are allowed to bloom fully, and the desert unveils its deeper secrets. Tonight, we are hunting for one of those secrets. The scorpion, barbed and elegant, the color of burned grass and sand, evolved to be perfectly invisible in the daytime. In darkness, her skin glows under an ultraviolet light, like a tiny green lantern. thriving in the endless desert. Even at night, she is wary of trespassing the sand. We must be patient and careful and focused. The desert rock crunching beneath our footfalls, mixed with a gentle wind, and scarcely another sound. The sun has disappeared below the horizon. The desert has plummeted into an intense, moonless darkness. The landscape completely blanketed until we are nearly walking blind. Our senses at once heightened, desperate for stimulus. Our ears catching every grain of sand tumbling, every blackened twig stirring in the dark. The pupils of our eyes starving for light, feeding off the crumbs from the stars. Begin to make out subtle blue features of the terrain. And the contrast becomes confused by the unnatural purple glow coming from our torch, somehow both illuminating and preserving everything in darkness. The desert air at night is cold, adding a slowness, a secrecy to the place. The sensation of being underwater, or on a strange moon. In stasis, in our purple lamplight, black shapes like sunken shipwreckage emerge from the night and reveal themselves to be desert shrubs, tree branches, cactuses, lumps of silica rock. We press our strange beam under each, scanning for the alien glow. The hollows offer nothing. Tiny, empty dens, haunted by miniature shadows, strangely conspicuous but empty. The path we arrived on is gone, long behind us. As we venture further into the wild growth, the scrub becomes denser, phantasmic, flashing our light against a giant tumbleweed. The shadows fan out, overlap, and multiply. It becomes harder to convince our eyes what is being seen. What is branch? What is shadow? No sign of the scorpion. The desert carries on. The emptiness of your beacon, a mirage, entirely beyond our eyesight. In the distance, there is a break in the flat terrain. Some small hills giving way to a rocky climb. And so we draw ourselves to it. Through the dark, with hope, beaming our light ahead of us, our eyes chasing behind it. At the foot of the hill, we can see that it has a large, smooth rock face that vaults up to a small cliff just above us. The rock is cold and soft, like clay. As we throw our lantern across the face, we can see there are petroglyphs carved into it. Ancestral lines having scraped away at the dark surface, revealing a white rock underneath. Depicting hands and feet, horses dancing over radiating rings, possibly the sun or the moon. Lines seemingly adrift, but rhythmic. Following these images down the wall, down to the very ground, we find our first scorpion, glowing true, just as we had envisioned, frozen still, its glow unnatural in the desert, in the dark. We can see its tiny segments, its fragility. Like a coin at the bottom of a well. Like a tiny secret, dangerous or pure. Sensitive to light, but unafraid of it. Further down along the wall, there is another, hiding inside a stack of rocks. A glowing hermit. Treading carefully, we follow the stones as they curl around into a narrow cave. Raising our lamp, the yellow glow of another, deeper inside the grotto, as we climb over the rocky floor. Another, hiding within a tangle of dry roots, flickering in the light, and then vanishing as the beam passes. Another, crouched beneath a stone, with a strange shape to it, an edge circular, a hole in the center. It is a stone wheel carved with repeating pattern, laying on its side, hiding in ageless shadow. The air inside the cave is even colder. Our breath curling in front of the lamplight as we set it down, kneeling to inspect the wheel. The size of a car tire. The pattern carved into it evokes the petals of a flower or a saw blade. The rays of the sun. It is a millstone. Made to grind grains into flour. Although it is long unused and seemingly estranged from its proper place. The rolling wanderer, no longer in its track, escaped, adrift, come to rest here, hidden, even in light, forever. As we reach to pick up our lantern, we notice our skin is reacting to the light now. Glowing in the dark. Our body emanates a gentle ambient light. Only serving to highlight the darkness around us. We are swallowed in it, drowned in the black. Our skin starving for light. Our eyes gasping. Let us return from where we came. Let us find our way back through the cave, out of this forgotten pitch, out into the wind, into the living air, the living sky. As we step out from the cave, we are relieved to feel the open air, the expanse, the pressure releasing. Above us, the moon has finally risen. It is full and still. Its light laying a serene blue blanket across the desert earth, across us. As we make our way back, following the path that was always there. This concludes today's program. We hope you found Anato's artifact helpful. Please subscribe for more programs in the future.